Hello and welcome to the Python Data Engineering Introduction course. In the video we can see how to use Pandas in data engineering and analytics process. Why Pandas? Pandas is a Python library used for data analyzing, cleansing and manipulating data. You can use Pandas to load data from various file formats such as CSV, Excel, HTML, JSON and other structured and semi-structured format. You can create ETL pipeline using Pandas. Extract the data from input source and using Pandas data frame to cleansing and transforming data. Then you can load the data to external data warehouses such as Google BigQuery, Snowflake and Amazon Redshift. First we need to download and install latest Python framework from the website. If you have already installed, you can skip to the next part. Open your browser and search for download Python. In this video, I am using Python 3.11.3 version. Once the download is complete, click the file to start the installation. Click install now. Next install Python and Jupyter Notebook extension for VS Code. Jupyter Notebook allows users to view the results of the code inline without the dependency of other parts of the code. Open VS Code, if you haven't installed yet. Please follow the link at the description of the video. Open VS Code and click the fifth icon from left toolbar. Search for the Python extension and click install. Search for the Jupyter extension and click install. While installing Jupyter extension, it will also install other 4 extensions along with that. You can create a new Jupyter notebook by clicking button, or you can also open by clicking File, New File and Jupyter Notebook. You can check the notebook kernel version on the right hand side top corner uses the installed Python framework version. We can check the installation status by writing simple print statement. Create a code block and check the Panda library installation. Type import pandas as PD and click Run button. Pandas package is not installed in my computer. That's why we have got error here. Open the new terminal and run pip install pandas command and wait for the installation to complete. Now the installation is completed. Let us check again by importing the pandas package again. Pandas data frame is two-dimensional data structure, similar to tables with rows and columns. We can see how we can use data frame to load and analysis data. In this example we use ESPN Crick Info ICC Test Cricket Batting Records CSV file for our data analysis. You can download the file from the link in the description. Open Jupyter Notebook. Create a new code block and type import pandas as PD and click run button. You can also click markdown to add comment blocks in between the coding blocks, so that you can use it as an interactive notebook style programming. Create a new data frame using pandas red_CSV by passing the input file name, ICC test batting records.csv, and print the data frame result. Click the run button. Over here you can load the CSV file with just a single line of code. The data frame is printed in tabular format with row and columns. It has 100 rows and 16 columns which is printed at the bottom of the data frame result. Let's analyze the data further using pandas functions. The head method returns a specified number of rows from the top. If nothing is specified as input, it returns first 5 rows. Now we can change the parameter to 10 and we'll see the result. The tail method returns a specified number of rows from the bottom. If nothing is specified as input, it returns last 5 rows. Now we can change the parameter to 10 and we'll see the result. As you can see, it displays last 10 rows from the bottom. Next we can create a new data frame by only selecting 4 columns from the actual data frame. In this example, we will select only player, country, matches and runs and create a new data frame and print the results. As you can see, it displays only 4 columns. Next we can see count method. The count method counts the number of not empty values for each row or column in the data frame. In this example, you can see all the columns having 100 counts, meaning that none of the column is empty in the data frame. The describe method returns description of the data in the data frame. If the data frame contains numerical data, the description contains following information such as count, mean value, standard deviation, the minimum value, the maximum value, 25th, 50th and 75th percentile. Next we can see how to filter subset of rows based on some condition. In this example, we are going to filter the data frame by players who is having batting average more than 50. As you can see, the result displays all the batsmen with batting average more than 50. We can check one more example by filtering runs more than 10,000. Here you go. It displays the results with batsmen who have scored more than 10,000. Next we can see how to drop a column from the data frame. In this example, we are going to drop column span from the data frame. First parameter specifies the name of the column to be dropped. Second parameter spec whether to drop labels from the index or columns. In place equals true, meaning that the applied changes are permanent. As you can see, the column span is dropped from the data frame. Now the data frame has only 15 columns as displayed in the bottom of the data frame. Next we can see how to drop a row from the data frame. In this example, we are going to drop row number 99 from the data frame. First parameter specifies the row number to be dropped. Second parameter spec whether to drop labels from the index or columns. In place equals true, meaning that the applied changes are permanent. As you can see, the row number 99 is dropped from the data frame. Now the data frame has only 99 rows as displayed in the bottom of the data frame. Next we can do something interesting. We are going to visualize the data frame using Matplot library. If you haven't installed the library, you can install by pip install matplotlib from the terminal. We are going to create bar chart. The x-axis displays the player and the y-axis displays the runs scored. Here you can see beautiful bar chart with a minimal effort. We can see one more example plotting players against the number of 100 scored. Wow, it is really interesting. We can see the players in the x-axis and 100s count in the y-axis. We are done with the data analysis. Now we can export the results to CSV file. You can also export to other formats which will be covered later. To CSV method exports the data frame to CSV file. We can check the CSV file by importing to the data frame. It displays the modified data frame with 99 rows and 16 columns. Here the extra one column is index from the old data frame. For this example, we will create new Jupyter notebook and use raw input CSV file which has duplicate values and null values. Let us start with the exercise. First we need to import Pandas library and create data frame using read_csv method. We use ICC test batting records raw.csv for this example. You can download the file from the link given in the description. In order to view the full result set from data frame, we need to set the pandas display.max_rows property to higher value. Now you can see the full result set. We use data frames duplicated method to display the duplicated values from the result set. As you can see, row number 7, 8 is duplicated and row number 15 and 16 is duplicated. We use data frames drop_duplicates method to remove the duplicated rows from the data frame. Here we use inPlace equals to true to apply the changes to dataset permanently. Now you can see row number 8 and 16 are deleted from the data frame. Now all columns are having 100 unique values except span, since span has 2 blank values in the data frame. Let us see how to fill the blank values to some default value. We can use data frames fillNow method to replace the blank values with the default value specified in the parameter. Here we are going to replace all the blank values with not applicable text. As you can see, all the blank values are replaced with not applicable text. You can use data frames info method to check the quality of the data frame's data. All the columns are having not null values. You can use count method to check number of records in each column. With this, we can close this session. We will continue in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Please click like and subscribe and the bell icon.